Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, soul star creators of ascended mastery. On this final portal of February the 28th, we had a major explosion from the sun with an M8.26 solar flare maxing at 1750 UTC. All ground crew Earth Angelics of the 144, we anchor in this higher light through our sacred vessels and deep into the crystalline core of Pachamama. Our local Solaris released another M1.03 class flare at 1 o'clock UTC, doubling up on the incoming gamma plasma waves of transformation. We also experienced the white spike of light on the Schumann charts at an amplitude of 21 Hz, fifth dimensional energetics flowing in. With these massive waves of energies coming in, we had a huge shift in timelines and dimensions. All is compressing into the magnetic 0 point still center as consciousness expands electrically out into the ends of the infinite multiverse, activating all along the way. This is the radiating light of Source Creator resonating through all life on Mother Earth and the cosmos. The keyhole is the wormhole that is the doorway through time and space into the new age of eternal bliss consciousness. Through the heaven's gate we move to shift this simulation into the heaven of our true heart's delights. The yin merges with the yang, the white gold eagle of the north and the black gold condor of the south merge and fly as one under the great central sun, to usher in the new golden age of enlightenment for all sentient beings of the light. Keep rising in the ascension into the new heaven upon the new earth. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release a very powerful invocation, 222, flowing in. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. Now I'd like to share a quick story with all of you before we continue with the transmissions. Today 2 angels were born into this world. My nephew's fiancé was rushed to the hospital today and gave birth to twins, a little boy named Samuel Ezra and a little girl named Amelia Maxine. They were born 4 months early today on February 28th, 2023. They're 4 months premature because the little boy has a tumor on his spine that needs to be operated on tomorrow. They're in very good hands at Rainbow Babies and Children's Hospital in Cleveland, Ohio. My nephew has a little boy that's about 9 months old, and his name is Micah. He is an aspect of Archangel Michael. I have called upon the powers of the Great Spirit, our angelic teams, and Medicine Buddha Bashai J. Guru. So we would appreciate any of our prayer warriors to send their prayers and blessings to these 2 little angels. Right now they're in stable condition. So as we transition through this last portal of February and into this powerful portal of March 1st, tomorrow we have intense and powerful energies coming in. So these 2 angels coming into this realm on this powerful portal was a very significant synchronicity for our Rainbow tribe, and being born at Rainbow Babies Hospital is another very powerful sign from the Great Spirit. So we'd appreciate any prayers from our ground crew, and I'll keep you all up to date as I learn more. Namaste, angels of the new earth. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon has just entered Cancer at 0 degree 24 minutes. The sun is at 10 degrees 17 minutes Pisces. We have the 17 code of source of the quantum of the Quelle, Q. And the synchronicity with the Cancer energy of the Divine Mother, the Divine Feminine energies coming in. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 1 degree Cancer. On a ship, the sailors lower an old flag and raise a new one. And the current Sabian symbol for the sun at 11 degrees Pisces. Men traveling a narrow path, seeking illumination. From astrologyweekly.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Jessica Woods. Angelic DNA codes awakening from a deep slumber, open to receive. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ama Grace. Massive energy shift, lack of breath due to increased spinning rate in your cells, will adjust itself once you integrate. From GraceElohim.com. And from Divine Brolthor of the Light, Roberto Nunez. This is a big time for big changes. Earth Gaia is in its final stages of preparation. Are you ready? We are purging heavy, dense vibrations of fear. The Earth Gaia frees and transmutes. These will become more frequent. Feel the accelerated ascension now. Starry gates open. Activate your bodies of light and travel to other dimensional realities. As solar flashes wake up sleeping cells, this is causing sleep disorders. The master cell of our DNA is the pineal gland, regulates sleep and vigil cycles. That's why we're having vivid, lucid dreams, dreaming about people we don't know. Allow the mind to calm down with breath work to help with the ascension symptoms. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ali Ray. Beautiful blessings abound in these moments of profound change, and the messages are pouring into our hearts from all of nature and the sun, all from God's unceasing love. May you enjoy the magic and heart messages of the rainbow, the promise, the grasshopper, quantum leaping, the butterfly, transformation, and the dragonfly, self-realization. And may the warmth of the sun caress your soul and enlighten your heart. You are so very, very loved. I so love you. Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Marie Josie Guérison de l'Homme. At the collective level, many have cleaned up in the corners. Purgation done to these souls. Now they begin to put on their light body. I am told that it has never been done so intense for 2 years, even in the setbacks of our own temple, allusion to the mental physical body. This will lead to a chain of changes. It should not be compared. It is rather necessary to analyze itself in this process and to be honest with the self. No one is in the same place on this path, and it will never be too late for the souls to make these changes. It is up to each of you to continue to work on yourself if necessary, because on this path it becomes necessary if the call of the soul is not respected. Need, born, the soul begs to be reborn. In these new cities, new mental physical bodies, new temple, light body. First wave, it's the return. Yahoo! May the light guide your steps. Love to you from MarieJosieMedium.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christy Ashley. Heart healing, solar codes. The energy this past month has held great ebbs and flows. Many have been feeling this transition as a straddling of two timelines, or as though they are floating within the void. As winter comes to a close, this is felt as though we have one foot still within the energy of change and death and the shedding of the old, while the other is tiptoeing curiously now towards the open door of spring with the impending energies of rebirth, renewal, new beginnings, and opportunity making their way in. And I have been receiving message after message about the importance of harnessing the solar frequencies during this time to accelerate the repair and renewal of our cells as we integrate these mega magical and super powerful DNA upgrades. The heart chakra expansions have been felt greatly as well over the last week with this shift. Sometimes this can start out rough, intense release of grief, sadness, despair. But we are also asked to sit with our emotions without judgment and to feel into what medicine is being offered without trying to escape or ignore what we may be feeling or experiencing. Oftentimes, these strong emotions may trigger anger or confusion, especially if they suddenly drudge up past traumas or situations that we thought we had previously dealt with or had already healed, come ricocheting back to us for further understanding and release. Be patient and give yourself grace during these times, and know that a heart that leads from love, integrity, and compassion will always find its way back to inner harmony and balance. As this heart expansion moved through me, I felt waves of grief so deeply at one point that all I could feel was an intense burning from my heart, radiating down into my sacral that had been tied to the Sisterhood wound. But I knew this particular experience was only reflecting a wound that I had been ignoring instead of giving my loving attention to its healing. I knew what I had to do to move this out. I made cacao and sat in ceremony with my heart. I put gentle music on, whispered my intentions over my sacred cup, and breathed it into this space while my heart and womb came together. As the sun came pouring in through my window and flooded the room in its warmth, I became overwhelmed with bliss. I was then guided to dance this grief away. As I allowed the solar rays to permeate my entire being, I became infused with the radiance and love of spirit. I honored my grief and thanked it for showing me where I had loved so deeply, and then I said goodbye. With each sweet release, we are lovingly brought back to a deeper and more intimate knowing of our true essence, that is love. Forgive yourself, forgive others, and make every day a ritual dedicated to this love. And when the shift gets tough, remember that sometimes all we need is a little cacao and a dance with the sun to bring things back into wholeness again. Wishing you all a beautiful new week, Christy Ashley. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Neil Devani. Event Horizon. You have crossed the event horizon and there is no going back. The self you thought you were is being pulled apart, and there is nothing you can do to save it. You chose this, and the power of your will activated the inescapable attraction of yourself, and there is no going back. At first the mind resists, tries to hold on to what it has known, but it is futile, because you chose this. You chose to leave this world of forgetfulness, of ignorance and illusion. You chose to remember. Drawn toward the singularity of your own will, the rules of a former world cease to exist, and the once implausible becomes the inevitable. Even light cannot escape this destiny. So you surrender. You let yourself plummet toward the dark unknown, falling toward the truth of what you are until time itself falls away, and this light, your light, flings itself out into a parallel universe, where the only thing you know and the only thing you are is love. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Erini, from Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy, Athens, taking the true place in the world, further revelation of one's true origin, destiny, cause of incarnation, and final destination. Energy update. Energies will be reshuffling and reforming. Those who have been integrating the waves of awakening, truth, inner healing, and remembrance are now accessing new revelations of their true being and are also being gently pushed to take the next step from wherever they might have been standing and whatever that they might have been experiencing, working on, creating, or evolving in themselves and their lives. They are now receiving the inner calling to move to the next higher ground and phase in their evolution process in order to find their new and true place in the new world, according to their own divine essence, origin, destiny, and cause of incarnation on earth, final destination, and their true needs. For this, they are being encouraged to show more of their true being both to themselves and others. They all have been receiving messages and divine synchronicities on this guidance, and they are now in preparation to take action upon this change of upgrading that is here for them, and embrace their talents and creative side in any way that is appropriate for them, while being more open and acceptive of that which their true essence carries and will be revealed to them in stages. Many are to even be moving to a totally new everyday reality in which they will be able to express and use more of their true charisma and creativity and enjoy more fulfillment in their lives. Upon doing so, they will experience a new kind of happiness, a happiness that will be more holistic and involves the first embodied aspects and qualities of the true self and identity in the physical reality, while at the same time the old personality's traits and characteristics will be fading away. This is a soul calling for a new and more free and open field and playground for creation from their newly taken place in this world, that will also include other people who are at the same stage in their process and have matching frequencies of values and dreams and their missions for service for all. It does not matter where one is at the moment. What matters is that one says yes, trust the guidance, follow the flow and the signs, and then take action accordingly, in order to physically express what is necessary to support this change in the best and highest way possible. All the rest will come into place in divine timing and magic, and the true memories of one's true origin, destiny, cause of incarnation on this earth and final destination will emerge from within, clearing any blind spots, amnesia, or previous pending doubts in one's self and field. This is a step closer to self-realization and completion. Please note that the right words, people, circumstances, opportunities, resources, tools, and elements will easily appear and be available to each one who will be able to align to this inner guidance. Upon all the above, the awakened living beings have remembered who they truly are, will turn on their bright light of true existence, and also they will be pulled together to cooperate with other awakened living beings. As these beings will be coming together, their bright lights will be creating even greater and brighter lights in places and nodes on Earth's grids that will be the first wombs of creation for the new Earth frequency and reality. These new creative places, wombs, will be eventually visible and recognizable by those who will be still seeking a way out of the old system and who will still be in detoxification and rehabilitation processes, providing hope, guidance, tools of healing, and psychotherapy and all kinds of blessings for them. So for the awakened bright beings, the real physical manifestation of what they truly carry as great gifts for the world is only starting now. This is such amazing news of happiness and fulfillment. Blessings for all. May you all find your new and true place in the world and bring your blessings forth. So it is. Blessings of finding and taking your new and true place in the world. Erini. From Divine Sister of the Light Aurora Ray, Galactic Federation transmission to humanity. Dear ones, be awake, be ready, be focused. Feel it inside you with conviction. You know that the moment of awakening is near. You are right on the threshold of a powerful new wave, so now is the time to prepare yourself. Are you ready to move on from your life as it has been and step into a new reality? This is a wake-up call for people who are ready to see the light of truth, gain spiritual awareness, and have their lives transformed for the better. Humanity's slavery is coming to an end. Pleasure, joy, happiness will abound, but above all, it will be wonderful because it will be in contact with the divine, in contact with God. God is waiting for your awakening. He is waiting for you to love Him again. When you're feeling uncertain about the future, don't forget that your thoughts are powerful. They are taken to the universe by the speed of light and affect everyone's reality. When we observe certain people's thinking patterns, they seem to be extremely negative. They still wish to spend their lives in the third dimension without love, equality, or courage. They don't realize that their thoughts create reality, which slows down the transformation process. Your world is created by your thoughts. Avoid interference by tuning your inner voice to the positive, the realistic, and the truth. It is the most important tool in creating happiness, success, and prosperity. Think about how everyone will be clean and green. Imagine that there is peace. Peace amongst all the living creatures, peace between humans, peace between animals, peace even with plants, because even plants have a right to live on this planet too. If you really want to help out on this perfect planet, hold this vision and send some love out into the universe. Create a happier, more peaceful planet. Think of a perfect planet. The perfect planet is a perfect civilization beyond any religion, ideology, or culture. It is a philosophy for a peaceful, harmonious existence. The soil does not belong to anyone. It belongs to Gaia. She is part of you and you are part of her. The borders around the countries, the colonies, they are all artificial. The surface of the earth belongs to no one. This is why anyone can live anywhere that they choose. We see no borders in the future. With the borders open and no longer any need to cross, you can talk and work with anyone. Location simply becomes a matter of stillness and motionlessness. The entire world will be your homeland. Everything will exist everywhere, and everything will be at hand for everyone. Everything will be shared, no ownership, no limits, no places for selfishness, greediness, and hoarding. No place for stealing, it's all yours. There is no place for violence. Everything belongs to everyone. The bullying mind hands itself over to higher consciousness where there is equality, harmony, and abundance for all. The new era is here, the era of new people. The era in which everyone on this planet is on an equal footing. No more poverty, no more starvation, no more homelessness. All are brothers and sisters, all are friends. Let's dance in the fifth dimension with love, joy, and laughter. Everyone has a right to live without poverty. Everyone has a right to get out from under the yoke of unending debt that enslaves them and gives them hope for the future. Everyone deserves a dignified death. We know that would be ideal in the new world, a shared economy with no private ownership of land or businesses, and all-around abundance in which everyone has the basic necessities and wealth is not concentrated in the hands of a few. Everyone without exception should be guaranteed an equal number of resources. Your life will be your own creation. You will know how to create, to love, and to perform your duties without the need for coercion from your superiors, from anyone. You will work because you want to, not because you have to. You will give of yourself freely and with love to all, knowing that you are a part of each and every one. So we tell you, the fifth dimensional light that is coming to the planet is your best friend. It's everything you want and everything you can imagine. It's a beautiful and kind best friend that wants you to be happy and free. It is returning to the planet right now to take you back to the Garden of Eden. It is returning to make this a paradise world. This light force has only one agenda. Only one. And it is to transform all of humanity into a completely loving being. We love you dearly. We are here with you. We are your family of light. Aho, Aurora Ray, Ambassador of the Galactic Federation, from the GalacticFederation.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. We are in the midst of a deep celestial stirring of our soul memory banks, as the deep water plasma keys and codes are activating the higher soul self as well as greater multidimensionality. Our higher heart and mind and single eye is being stirred open as well, with liquid plasma light being radiated down from the seventh central sun of illumination, illuminating our hearts and minds. We are in the process of remembering the truth of who and what in truth we are. We are embracing our own divinity as true sons and daughters of divine source. As Divine Source is ever omnipresent within us, we are remembering our sacredness as we are being purified and transfigured, and it is our return to innocence. Allow the old to disintegrate. Simply observe the seeming chaos, the seeming destruction, the seeming desperation of some to hold on to the old with all they have. They fear losing their seeming power structures, but in truth all now has to go. Do not allow yourself to be pulled off kilter. Stay deeply centered within. Let your inner knowing guide you in the company of heavens. Your soul is soaring and lifting you ever upwards on the celestial wings it in truth has, as the divine winds of change are lifting you ever higher into multidimensionality, as you stand in the truth of you and what you are in truth. We are entering a new cosmic gateway. Get ready, reclaim your immortality. It is time to step up in mission, Earth crew, and get the job done, for which our souls have been prepared for over many lifetimes, existences, and parallel lives and universes. Alaya Asher Alaya She'emma Yisrael. From JudithKusul.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn 144 God Code. Life is coming into balance with stability and security. As a collective of Starseed Lightworkers, we are moving ahead into this new Earth lifestyle. Surrender resistance and receive the offer of partnership and commitment from Spirit. She brings us wisdom to heal from worries, negativity, and energy vampires. We can move into the golden age with the Holy Spirit, and she will ensure we are safe, protected, guided, and loved as our Divine Mother. She wants her children to thrive with healthy, loving relationships, families, and our life force energy of creation fully restored. Prepare for these changes and open up to receive the perfect conditions for this divine reunion. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you, love Carolyn, from 144godcode.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Linda Johnson, 2/28/23, the month flew by. Today we have a Venus in Aries, heart, and a bridge with Vesta, fire of devotion, in Libra. What are you passionate about? What lights you up? What makes you sing? What are you devoted to? All of this from a soul level. The huge stellium in Aries is really asking you to self-realize, spark, ignite, and enjoy personal responsibility for your own heart and choices. We also have a great eliminator with Saturn and Capricorn. Structures, contracts, definitions, identities, foundations, and authority, and the Black Moon in Cancer with forward emotional power. What are you ready to shift, change, own, reinvent, or break out of? What new you is waiting and ready to release what no longer is you? What wound, drama, story, pattern, anything that has been worn out and no longer is you? It's time for new parameters, a breakout and breakthrough, and you are gently supported. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Lunar aspects, the moon skips through airy Gemini, mind jingling at 100 miles an hour. Thoughts fly, ideas push and shove their way into consciousness. We trip over words in haste to get them out and sometimes tread on toes when we choose words sharper than required. Information speeds up, emails, letters, phone calls, texts, so much requires our attention. But as the moon is essentially activating the incoming Mars-Neptune square, there's a danger of overwhelm. The instinct is to fight through it, get projects and conversations out of the way, but perhaps a moment's retreat might be more helpful. Our modern world advocates go-getting, chasing dreams, leadership, initiative. However, we need to stay in touch with why we do what we do. Allow time in your day for meditation, prayer, doodling, reflection. Create a quiet bubble to protect from a world of noise. From inside this warm and soothing space comes another voice, clear and calm. where intuition and intellectual reasoning meet. Return to the source. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 26, White Cosmic World Bridger. The number 13 is called cosmic, and its keywords are endure, transcend, and presence. 13 is very sacred, symbolizing the 13 moons we have each year. It is powerful and transformative. The last day of a wave spell is time to reflect on the past 13 days, so think carefully about the journey, as there is always a poetic connection between the first day and last. We began with the enchanting wizard, and now we transcend with the shamanic world bridger. This number is not easy and demands of us that we endure to transcend. The keywords associated with White World Bridger are death, opportunity, and equality. The World Bridger is always providing opportunities to cross a bridge, but as today is a number 13 day, it may be enduring to try. If you want to proceed, you have to pay the toll, symbolically speaking. Death is associated with the World Bridger, and this represents the shaman's death of letting go. To make it to the next level on your path, you must release what hinders you. Usually that's the ego, sometimes it's fear. Whatever it is, you will feel a whole lot lighter once you reach the other side. Each time we cross a bridge, we must sacrifice something, and this is where old tales come from about the troll under the bridge. This means we don't go up a level or be rewarded with progress without first earning it. Why should you be allowed to cross if you don't deserve it? And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, White Cosmic World Bridger, 13 Kimi, Keen 26, 28th of February 2023, Enchanted Presence. Surrender to the magic of the cosmos. 28-2-2023 equal 10-2-7 equal 1-9 equal 10 equal 1. 10-10 Manifestation Portal. 1-1 New Beginnings. 1-9 Alpha to Omega. Day codes 28 Plan for the Future Manifesting. 10 Manifestation Power Authority. 1 New Beginnings Leader Original Independent Unique. Month year codes 2 Twins Partners Alliances Cooperation Duality. 7 Spiritual Test Initiation Solitude Magic Mystic Magician. 9 Completion Endings Mission Destiny Service Humanitarian Grace. 20 The Awakening Clairvision. 23 Royal Star of the Lion Strength Protection Support. Keen 26 equal 8 Infinity Abundance Source Flow. A very powerful cosmic day for expanding our consciousness through the art of surrendering to the power of love. Today is one of the 13 clear signs, galactic signatures, that were revealed inscribed on the lid of the tomb of the Mayan king, Pakal Votan, indicating the potency of this day. It is the 13th sign shown, and today is the 13th day of this 13-day wave spell cycle of anchoring the timeless receptivity of the White Wizard, Galactic Shaman. Today is the final day of the month of February, and Kimi, the World Bridger, is bringing closure, closing the old cycle in order to build the bridge for the new to enter. Very fittingly, we have a 1-9 Alpha to Omega code and a 1-1 New Beginnings code. With every death there is the promise of new life. We have shed our old skin to expose the new pristine cells to absorb more light. 13-13, 10-10, 1-1, double dose of cosmic magic. The World Bridger Tribe 6 with the Wizard Tribe 14 together make Tribe 20. Ahau, the Sun, the penultimate embodiment of the 20 tribes. It is interesting that the span of time from Keen 26, White Cosmic World Bridger, through to Keen 40, the yellow magnetic sun occurring on 14th of March 2023, refers to the resurrection of the new time. According to the Mayan cosmology, we have just stepped onto the Rainbow Bridge. 1 Ahau. Keen 40 kicks off the 13-day wave spell journey of enlightenment. Very exciting times, dear planetary wizards. Tone of creation, let's go cosmic. The transcendent dynamic that runs the whole show. The all-encompassing everything that is the cosmic 13 perfectly transcends taking magic flight and returning to the one once again. Cosmic is the last and final tone of creation in every 13-day wave spell, the highest octave. Tone 13 operates in the spiritual realm. 13 is the mystical number of the cosmic order, the goddess and synchronic natural time. Cosmic action transcends, power endures, essence presence. Today, at our conclusion of the White Wizard wave spell, we are transcending into pure presence through our enchanted hearts. We commence the wave spell opening our heart to the white magic from Spirit. By learning to be still and receptive, now our heart expands into pure cosmic consciousness, realizing that love is the force that binds the universe together through our united hearts as we float in the field of oneness, eternally present in the now moment of existence. We have arrived. Add some, I am here. This is the stage of having transcended the physical, emotional, and mental realms and arriving at cosmic consciousness. Take the leap of faith and surrender the battles of the past, trusting in divine will to take you to a new cosmic adventure. Be brave, take off your armor, and take down your heart walls. Fearlessly choose to love all through the power of cosmic love. The cosmic rainbow warriors are fearlessly charging across this new cosmic rainbow bridge on this magical day of resurrecting the new time. As we surrender through death, a new golden healing cycle begins. Today's question is, are you ready to totally surrender, let go, and forgive your past in order to float in the endless sea of cosmic presence? In doing so, you reach a state of transcendence, finally closing the chapter of your life, now able to move across the rainbow bridge towards realizing cosmic consciousness in the new time. Wow, planetary kin, it is really happening. Today we close the cycle of Ish, the magical shamanic white wizard who has enabled us to attune to truth through our precious hearts, reclaiming our white magical powers. Ish gifted us with the power of enchantment and endlessness, expanding our ability to receive and reflect infinite love available through Source. Now that we have forged a strong heart connection with Spirit, we can effortlessly access the knowledge needed to accomplish great healing. As we embark on a new adventure with Manique, the Blue Hand, known as the healer archetype. And so our journey through the dream spell continues. Divine blessings for transcending the death of the old time and resurrecting the bridge to endless cosmic love. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 26. White Cosmic World Bridger. The mantra, the code for today is, I endure in order to equalize. Transcending opportunity, I seal the store of death. With the cosmic tone of presence, I am guided by the power of heart. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light Victoria for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your continued support. And I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light Claire Williams for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your support. And I'd like to also thank Divine Brothor of the Light, Milos Radek, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Brothor. We appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so thank you all very much. We are truly grateful for you all. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at egolovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light Infinite All for an extra super thanks donation today on YouTube. Thank you very much. We appreciate you and your continued support. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful invocation from Divine Sister of the Light, Emily Kate, a light from Albion, the pale pink and sapphire blue flame. The pale pink flame and the sapphire blue flame came today with the Lyran Azurite Guardians together, joining forces to bring harmony. They come as the lion and lioness, or even as the triune goddess herself. The flames come as polarity and as unity. The colors are needed for today, a day of peace, love, and divinity. The Lyran Azurite Guardians, as well as the Andromedan Archangels, including Chamuel, Michael, and their partners, bring these flames to us. Also present are Shakti, Shiva, Hecate, Persephone, Bridget, Mary Magdalene, Yeshua, Saint Germain, Kuan Yin, Hathor, Serapis Bey, Sananda Kumara, Gautama Buddha, and the list goes on. Every ascended master working on Gaia in this now presents here with these flames today. They are flames of unity and love. They show us a goddess with 3 incarnations, the triune. They show us the polarity male-female sitting heart in heart. They show us the father, mother, and child in one being, the representation of divine love in all of these. Invocation of the pale pink and sapphire blue flame. I invoke the pale pink flame from the highest dimensions. I bring the flame through the stellar gateway, through the galactic chakra, the higher mind, through the higher heart. I ground the pale pink flame through the earth star and into Mother Gaia. I visualize the pale pink flame in my upturned palms. I invoke the sapphire blue flame from the highest dimensions. I bring it through the stellar gateway, through the galactic chakra, the higher mind, through the higher heart. I ground the sapphire blue flame through the earth star and into Mother Gaia. I visualize the sapphire blue flame in my upturned palms. I feel the energy of the pale pink flame and the sapphire flame surrounding my etheric body, emotional body, and causal body of my aura. I feel immersed in the light pink and sapphire blue waters. I cut any cords or attachments that are NAA or other negative entities. I invoke the pink and sapphire blue flame over my home, my neighborhood, my country, my continent, and Mother Gaia in her entirety. I invoke the pink and sapphire blue flame over Albion, Avalon, and visualize it passing through Avebury and into Gaia's heart. Saint Germain's I am statements for the light pink and sapphire blue flames. I am love. I am harmony. I am powerful. I am original sound. Blessings, Emily Kate, Ashnia, Allah. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed month of March ahead and powerful 3/1/23 portal tomorrow and the coming 3/3 Trinity portal on March 3rd. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.